in terms of, like, technical...
Hello, by the way, I'm live. What are you saying?
I was just saying, like, just in terms of, like, technical complexity, I don't really feel like it's something that's that easy.
No, you have to, like, have the dual screen, and then, like... Is it? Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. Plus, I've worked out why you can't stream to Merriest Kiwi now.
Yeah.
With their different accounts.
Yeah.
So, we need you to log into whatever account this is to stream to Merriest
So
Kiwi.
I'm not logged in on this PC.
Yeah, basically. Or alternatively, we just port over to OBS and start again.
Can you comment something in your chat on that?
On here, no.
You can't.
No. I could open it up on...
Because last time I had to, like, message in mobile, and then it let me message.
Let's open it up on my YouTube.
Like, is yours also just a blank black panel?
Yes.
Oh, as soon as you opened it, it appeared for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Weird.
That is weird.
I wonder why.
Anyway.
Well, anyway.
Some quick housekeeping.
Hello. This is me editing my stream. No, editing a video on stream.
I gotta wait for the...
You go wait for it to start, yeah. And we wait. And it works. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Some quick housekeeping, since this is a data-focused video. Okay, so...
No, I don't mean to make you big.
Big. Some quick housekeeping, since this is a data... I want to be big. This is a data... Oh, you know what? I think that'd be funny if I get a clip of, like, cleaning. For that section. I gotta reopen all my things because I turned my PC off like a bastard. Anime footage. What do you reckon would have cleaning in it? Oh, you know what? I'll do Kino's journey, right?
Oh, I was thinking helpful socks Fanako-san was what I was trying to say.
Helpful socks Hanako-san?
Helpful fox Sanako-san.
Oh, Hanako-san, no?
Is it Hanako?
I think it's Hanako. I'm pretty sure it's like later on.
Fox girl.
Yeah.
All I remember is at the end of the first episode, she cleans his ears and it does it as ASMR, so you can listen along and imagine she's cleaning your ears.
I hate that. I do not like that.
Like in terms of concept or the ear cleaning?
The ear cleaning. Conceptually, I think it's kind of smart, but... Or interesting, at least. Okay, so she cleans her gun here. Yeah. Yeah. Comment something so I know it works. Always gotta make sure the stream works. Can you make me a thumbnail for the streams?
I could try maybe, but you see currently I'm playing Slay the Spire.
Oh, I see, I see. But have you...
Also, I'm actually signed into Mary's Kiwi on here, so...
What?
Switch back.
Oh, on there.
Yeah, in browser. Okay, good job, me. I re-signed
Some quick
into
housekeeping,
Mary's
since this is a...
I missed it.
Data focus.
There we go.
This is a... I was thinking it could be fun to thumbnail them once we're done with them, so like we can write what the...
Change the thumb.
What?
It's a different shape.
Yes, I did notice that. It's all curvy as well, like all rounded.
I've lost the chat again.
Maybe you need to be proven to not be a bot before you can be a chatter.
Maybe?
After like a certain amount of time. Kino's journey. Some quick housekeeping, since this is a data... And then for data focused video, I was thinking like... I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere.
Some sort of nerd shit.
I was thinking like the Matrix.
What about the opening to the world God only knows?
I mean, that's quite fun. The world God only knows.
I remember it being very Matrix.
Yeah, me too.
You know that entire opening's in English?
Yeah?
It does not sound it. The singer is not very good at English pronunciation.
Oh. Do 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 do. Oh, they subtitled that one though for some reason.
It's important to know what they're saying because you can't understand it. What do you think of my bugs?
They are very good bugs.
Thank you.
I would say post a picture in the chat, but alas, you cannot.
Yeah.
This is a second season opening. Okay, I guess that one's fine. Or I could just download an episode of The World God Only Knows. The World
Oh, that could be used out of it.
God.
The next thing I remember is she appears and says she's like his dad's illegitimate daughter, and she immediately calls the dad up, calls him a prick, and immediately invites her into the house. So I think his mum's like an ex-biker chick.
Yeah, I do remember enjoying The World God Only Knows.
And then like in the second season, because the other one turns up, they pull the same thing again, if I remember correctly.
Why is the dad such a slut?
Yeah.
Skip. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Quality, I'd like full HD, please. Most of these streams are just me downloading clips, to be honest, but that's kind of... that's the process. World God Only Knows, episode 1, English. Dub. There's an OVA on this website. It's like OVA episode 1 to 24. Well, episode 1 to 12. Then God Only Knows episode, or season 2 is 13 to 24. And then season 3, the Goddess arc, and then the OVA.
Oh, I only remember there being 2 seasons, but to be fair, that was in the past.
Yeah. I'd like this to be sorted by date, if that's an acceptable thing to want and desire, so I can see the most recent thing I downloaded. I can't believe you said no. Cruel. Harsh. Yeah. I don't need a reflection of the stream in the corner. It's alright. Okay, so... oh yeah, he's got the fucking goth mummy teacher with the spiked choker.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What? Hmm? Oh, whoopsies. I've used so much anime in this fucking 5 minutes so far. It's crazy. Every yellow bit there is a new anime that I've used.
So it's like with some kind of anime YouTube channel.
Disgusting.
It really
Data-focused video. We gathered
tell
a
your
lot, but
parents
not
that's
all
what
the
you do.
data. What?
Not like you can tell your parents that's what you do.
Yeah. We gathered a lot, but not all the data ourselves, and we want to be ourselves, and we want to be all the data ourselves. From there, selves, and we want to be, and then as we say, transparent. Whoops. I would like to fade in to here. I think that'd be fun. Opacity to ourselves, and we want to be, and then click there, and boop. For ourselves, and we want to be transparent with how we got all this information. And then let me grab. Can you update the spreadsheet for me?
Oh yeah, to sort out the J issue.
The J issue. I deleted one of the anime names. Whoopsies!
It says T now.
It says
or is it a
T.
different one?
Should be like right at the top.
Yeah, it's a T now.
Oh, maybe it was a T the whole time and I was wrong.
Maybe. Either way. Go back in time.
Where is the spreadsheet? And I brought it in here. And we want to be I could just do that instead. We want to be transparent with how we got all this information. But if you just want to, I could just do that. I don't think I need that one. We want to be transparent with how we got all this information. But if you, maybe I need to, how we got, and then give it a little more of a break there. I think that'd be nice, like that. Yeah, got all this information like that. But if you just want to skip to the pretty pictures, Cool, thanks, that. Awesome, thank you. What clip should I use? The hardest part. Adachi and Shimamura? What is this anime? Do I remember? Do I recall? Is it Yaoi? Oh no, it's Yuri, okay. This is a very pretty anime, to be fair. I would like to watch it. I haven't actually seen this one. Skip to the pretty pictures, but if you just want to get to the if you just want to get to the pretty pictures, then skip. Cut that. But if you just want to get to the pretty pictures, then skip to the next chapter, which is at this time code. Okay, that's fun, and then I'll have the time code float down on here. Should I zoom you in, maybe? Like that? So it's not going to be as nice. If you just... Oh, it looks bad, actually, zoomed like that. Just want to get to the pretty... It doesn't even look that good in general. Why are you so low res, sir? Is it just the water? You just want to get to the pretty pictures, then skip to the next chapter, which is at this time. Information. But if you just want to get to the pretty pictures, then skip to the next chapter, which is at this. And then this I will pause. You know, I'll keep it, and then we can decide later if it's terrible. Which is at this time code, and then I want it to freeze like there. So cut you there, delete you, have that like that. Which is at this, and then freeze the video there. Add frame hold. Which is at this. Right, and I don't know what the time code's gonna be yet, so this time code. Add time code. Because, like, obviously, there's going to be some additions and subtractions. Like, this is going to go, this needs retaking, this close this gap. So I don't know the time code yet. So I'll add that later. And add a note for myself to add that later. It all started with a database found online of every anime listed on... Can you find me the database you found? Like, the website. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, it's in the source book.
Can you grab it for me and then take a screenshot?
Can I send you the link?
No, because then I have to take... I mean, I could take the screenshot. It's just a pain.
It's a pain for me, too, to get it over to you.
I mean, Discord.
That's fine. I've sent you the link via Discord.
That is not as helpful, but thank you.
I'm helping. You're so right.
I've been getting this a lot. Your microphone is unmuted and has no signal. I don't know why.
I mean, is it actually picking up audio?
It's picking it up now. I just don't know how long it like breaks for. How was it updated 9 years ago, but it has up to 2023?
There's a link somewhere, I think, if that's the one I'm thinking of. Give me a sec.
Okay. Get you. It's anime recommendations database, but it is just all data.
Yeah.
What if it's got no interactions? Does it still turn up on this database?
Yes, I believe so.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What did I save that to? Oh my god, what did I save that to?
I think like the actual file might be updated.
You go there, you go there. Okay, cool. Oops, sorry. It all started with a database found online. It all started with a data. Can I click remover here? Is that gonna work? Code. It all started with a database found online of It all started with a database. Database found online of every anime listed on my anime list up until listed on my anime list. Ah, that's broken. That started with a database found. Cut that. Remove the click remover. Like really fucks with my voice, so I have to use it really sparingly with me. It all started. And also, you go there. It all started with a database found online of every anime listed on my anime list up until early 2023. This was every anime listed on my anime list up until early 2023. This was every anime listed on my anime list up until early 2023. So, drop shadow that one, and then make it move a little bit. Wiggle for us. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Zoom in. Did on my anime list up until early 2023. Big text. 2023. Do, 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 do. Might turn up a little bit. I don't hate the new YouTube update, whatever they've done. It's different though. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Have I given it the drop shadow? No, it's cursed. Drop shadow. Nice. Maybe just text skittle. Early 2023. This was very useful. 23. This was very useful. Actually, I need to label up these two before I forget. The world God only knows sounds very cool, but it's definitely not grammatically correct.
Yeah.
The world only God knows would be grammatically correct for English, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's definitely that particular file. I think it's just at some point it got updated. I don't know why it's not reflected in that, because like I found the original one I downloaded and it goes back to 2023.
Okay. Want to get to the pretty pictures, then skip to the next chapter. which is at this timecode. It all started with a database found online of every... All started with a database found... Might have it pop in. Just... Database found... with a database found online. Cool. I use it quite a lot, this sound effect.
Tezuka.
Cool, take you, thank you. Paste you here. With a database found online of every anime listed on my anime list up until early 2023. Do I have Mal as a logo? I might steal that for myself. My anime list. Okay, maybe I will go download the My Anime List logo. Logo. Maybe that one. It's a web file, so it's probably going to be transparent. It was. It is. Every anime listed on my anime list up until on my anime list up until early 2023. This was very useful here. Let's find something. Maybe something from Air Gear. I'm having fun adding a lot of different anime instead of using the same clips over and over again. I will obviously repeat some clips, but you know, not clips, but I'll repeat some anime. Pretty alright 3D there. This is episode 25. Maybe I'll just take this 3D section. I think it's fun. Twenty-three. This was This was very useful. Thank you, Coop. Air Gear. And then you. This was very useful. Thank you, Cooper. This was very... wait, no, delete you. Go you. Very useful. Very useful. Useful spelled with 1 or 2 L's? 1, right? Very useful. Thank you, Cooper. I might grab from the anime recommendations one. What is this? Should I put their link in, or is that not something people would want attached? I mean, they have a website. They have a magazine. The Cooper Union. Cooper. I saved it to the wrong file again, didn't I? I need to double check that before I just save. Yep, that one's in there. Okay, bring it to here. Thank you. Thank you, Cooper Union. Links to this data. Cooper Union. Links to this dataset are in our sources. This was then reformed. You Cooper. I want the phantom text. Union. Links. Let me just double check that's spelled correct. Links to everything. I don't know what I spelled wrong here. Links to everything. Oh, of sources. No, all sources is correct. Yeah, no. Google was wrong, you bastards. Links to this dataset are in our sources. This was then reformatted and divided up into date ranges. Okay, so I don't know how to like show off the data here. Maybe I'll just take a screenshot of this section. Save to the correct folder, please. Spreadsheet 1. That'll do. Okay, so let me grab this one, paper background. I think it will suit this section, because we're showing our spreadsheets. In our sources. This was then reformatted. This is okay quality. Can you look at the screen? You could just look at the stream, to be fair. I want to know if that's good quality. I should zoom in a second. Or would it be better to export it as like a PDF and then screenshot it and then import the PDF?
I don't think you can import a PDF, can you?
I don't know.
It looks alright to me though.
It's a little low res.
Yeah.
Is that fine?
I think so.
Okay. This was then. What do you think, Drop Shadow? Yeah or nay? This was then
Go with your heart.
My heart says drop shadow. This was then reformatted and divided up into date range and divided up into date ranges. Okay, what do I want to do here? How do I want to show this off? I think I want to put like a box around it. So I'm going to do an adjustment layer. Throw it there. And then if I draw... How do I do that? What? Draw... I swear there's a really easy way to do it and I'm being stupid. I mean, if I did... How do I want to do this? Video effects, adjust to store, generate massive keying, neat grain of sleep as a... No, I'm pretty sure I have, like, what I need anyway. No? I have a very specific idea in mind, and I don't know. Square. I mean, I could instead do a color map. And then make it like a yellow. Would a yellow be nice? Maybe I'll make it a purple to kind of match aesthetically. Make it that. Yeah, you. Perp. Then drop that in instead. And then I could like crop it to be the right size, but that's not really what I want. Can I bend the corners? That thing should be able to, no? Maybe not. Yep. This is not exactly what I meant. We're gonna give this a go. Basically because I don't want to make the box myself. It feels like it would be annoying. What's in this first column? After the dates. Question for the girl over there? What's in this first column? The demographic one. Are we ignoring that?
No, most of the other ones don't have demographics. They're not from manga.
Oh, so we're just not doing that one?
Yeah. It'll become more relevant later.
Cool. And then we invert that. So now I've got this highlighted into date rate. And then I guess I could just like... maybe feather it a bit. Like a little bit. A little bit of feather. And then... opacity. Okay, that does that. Regular opacity here. Like 20. Up into date ranges. Okay, that's not doing anything. Maybe like that. I don't feel like making it darker is the correct move, though. Up into date ranges. We also extract... Oh, it doesn't really work the way I want it to. How would you make a box in this godforsaken application?
Do you want it to be on the outside? I would draw a square and put it underneath.
Yeah.
Equivalent ratio, but slightly larger.
Okay, so I've drawn... Sorry, say again what you think? Wait, there's a fucking rectangle tool. Okay. I knew there was one. Okay, so I've got the rectangle. What was your guess though? Just so I...
Just have a square, but behind it, you might not be able to do it with the drop shadow then.
Like behind the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Then it would be obscured by the spreadsheet. Which
Make
is...
it slightly larger.
I wanted to like cover the dates specifically.
Oh, I thought you were trying to like make an outline.
Yeah, but just on like one section, which is my fault for not being obvious. And it's really easy to do, so I'm really annoyed that it took me that long.
Oh, so you can just draw a square.
You can just draw a square. I couldn't remember where the square tool was. So I basically...
well, to answer that question, I would just draw a fucking rectangle.
What I was gonna do was go in Photoshop and make a rectangle and then import it in, because I couldn't fucking remember how to draw a square. And divide it up into date ranges. Okay, but how about a drop shadow? Up into date. Divided up into date ranges. There. Divided up into date ranges. Divided up into date ranges. Divided up into date ranges. We also... Okay, now I want a sound effect to go there. I know exactly what sound effect I want for once. Sounds. Open sounds file. I want sound effects. I want to go to the Bloody Raw sound effect pack, and I want the select sound. I'm going to turn that way down so I don't deafen myself. Like that. Up into date ranges. Up into date. To date ranges. To date range. Yeah, that's too quiet. Up into date ranges. We also extracted demographic. Extracted demo. Extracted dem. Extracted demographic and genre. And for the shape, can I adjust its path? Yeah, cool. And genre information, which was harder. Information, which kill that briefly, and then I want... Okay, don't need the adjustment layer or the purple layer, because I just don't know how to use this application. I will also Mlemon chat with this account. Mlems, so many mlems. Can I do anything with the XP? Or is that just kind of irrelevant? There's emotes. Can we add our own emotes? Or is that not a thing on YouTube?
I don't know if it is.
What do these look like on my screen? Oh, they look like the correct emotes. YouTube, people, nature, food, travel, activities, objects, symbols. I can just spam. Alright. Genre information, which was hard. That's a really cool shot there. We should watch the second season of Dead Man Death Play, actually. I like this bit. Okay. which was harder than you'd think. You want a giant shark plushie?
Yeah.
I agree, we should get one. Which was harder than you'd think. Okay, that's funny. Do I have to play? Was harder than you'd think. Certain calls had to be made because the database listed all demographics, genres, and themes, and that was a little too harder than you'd think. Certain calls had to be made because the database listed all demographics, Okay, I want text on screen here. I want them stacked on top of each other. So demographics, genre, and then I want the genres to be like here. Or maybe I just have it like that, you know. But it's not gonna look as good because it's not gonna be the same size. So I should put that like, maybe I'll rotate it like you there, like that. Genres and themes. Themes, and that was a little too much. So I say, with passion, So, 2 key genres were picked to sum up each anime. Okay, and then I go back to here. We do the same thing. This, except you are not like that. You are like that, and you are like that, and you are like that. And then I drop shadow you, and I text Gittle, I think, is my plan. Demographics, genres, and themes, and that was a little too much. So, 2 key genres were picked to sum up each anime. We then... Okay. Date ranges. We also extracted demographic and genre information. Take you. 2 key genres were... Two extracted demographic. I want the fan subtext here. I will just kind of demographic information. Extracted demographic and genre information, which was harder than you'd think. Certain calls had to be made because the database listed all demographics, genres, and themes, and that was a little too much. So, 2 key genres were picked to sum up each anime. We then decided on the actual protagonist. How do we display this in the spreadsheet? You know what I really should have done? Taken a screenshot with the fucking labels in that we're talking about. Hold on, if I zoom in here. Make this real big. Maybe a lot nicer. Yeah, why not? Actually, cancel that, cancel that. Give me more space there. Give me more space there. Okay. Key. Anime. We then decided on the actual wanted age, gender. Decided on the actual. Okay, I might throw you in here instead. Illusion. Slight motion it like that. We then decided on the actual protagonist data we wanted. Age. You go to there. Motion continue. Wanted. Age. Okay, maybe like this. Gender, haircut. And then I'll crop it in, I think. We go like, I'll put the mic like here. Because I'm mostly looking this way. Okay. How's that look? How's that sound, actually? Pretty decent? Alright, we'll find out. Okay, crop it in at the top like this. And then give it a drop shadow. And then position it a little higher like that. And then slow scale it in. For how long? Eye color, ethnicity, and sexuality were the 6 we picked. For this era of anime, a lot of that information wasn't super relevant or available at all, but we collected it just in case. Sexuality with a 6. You know, slow scale that there. So it looks like this. Age, gender, hair color, eye color, ethnicity, and sexuality were the 6 we picked. For this age, gender, hair color, eye color, ethnicity, and sexuality were the 6 we picked. For this cool. And then I pick some anime to show off for this section. That's really silly. Why did he just get up and punch him? What did he do? For this era of anime, a lot of that information wasn't super relevant or available at all. Okay, let me grab the bee, Charmy the bee. What are you, bee-boy? I'll grab it from here then. Which one are you? Ari-chan. Ari-chan. Cool. Thank you. I'll take that. And go here and paste it in. So if we don't want to use the same clip we've already used, let's find something else. Scroll. Here. Or available at all, but we collect. And then back here, like so. But we collected it. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. And then you. And then, just in case. While specific ages are the norm for modern... Okay, you like this. And then I want you to go across, just kind of... like so. And then I want the path to be updated to be like this. But we collected it just in case. And then I had to retake this one, which is embarrassing to do live on stream, but you know, hey ho. While specific ages are the norm for modern anime. And then what does that go into? These first okay. Are the norm for modern anime. While specific ages are the norm for modern anime, that sounds terrible. I guarantee that's terrible. Specific ages are the norm for mod. I was trying not to be too loud. Okay. Anime. Let's get loud about it. While specific ages are the norm for modern anime, blah blah blah. While specific ages are the norm for modern anime, just in case. While specific ages... Let's try it. Doesn't seem terrible. While specific ages are the norm for modern anime... That sounds okay, actually. Let's try that and bring that one in. Anime. For these first decades, we decided... While specific ages are the norm for modern anime... For these first... I feel like my voice is softer when I'm like streaming and listening to music and then trying to do the voiceover. It comes across softer. Weird. Interesting. Good to know. I want a group shot. Yes, 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 yes. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Okay, it's a shot of them. Do we know how old, like, Leos and Marcel are? Specifically.
I have no idea.
Let's find out. Okay, have I used Dungeon Mesh already? Yeah. I wanted to put their names above their heads. How's it going over there? Yeah? Oh no. Do you want to use the cold press? Yeah, why not? Oh, while you're in there, it would be so cool if I had a drink.
You have a drink, you're holding it.
No.
No, it's in my hand right now.
I think someone's taken it. Senchi's 46. Age in modern man. Oh, I don't want that. No. I want our actual ages. I just want to know their actual ages, not their ages in, like, other races' perspectives. Okay, so... 26. Drink? Okay, it's fine. Abandoned. Maybe make that a little bigger. He's 1 year younger than me. Gay and lame. Oh. At the end here. And then like that. Actually, it's just a pan, so I should be able to just... Thanks. Am I being fed a donut?
No, the donut is being put near you. What happens after that is your own choice.
That is fair and understandable. Marcel's 50, even though everyone in every forum was like, she's 17, she's 20. In half-foot terms, she's this age. In tall man terms, I'm like, how fucking old is she? Like, actual years.
Yeah. What?
Who thinks about it that way?
I want to know if they can fuck that.
Of course, that's what it is. But it's so weird. It's like, why would I want it in half-foot terms? Whilst this... How is the cold press?
It is quite nice.
Yay. And Senchi's like 100 and something. Okay. And if the comments get annoyed at us for getting the ages wrong, that's just interaction, baby.
Like that.
Exactly. While specific ages are the norm... Oh, that's not right. Why do they do that? Okay. 107. I don't want it to go up and down. Why are they going up and down? Okay, let's just do it again. Was it 52? For Marcel. 50. Right. You. What's the scale on you? 130, 130.2, 130.2. Cool. And to start here, you're sitting there. Yes. And then again, I can duplicate this one, because I've added no animation to it. Here's 112. 112. Thank you. While specific... Okay. And then you position. You position. Doesn't matter. You go to here. And we're just going to pan across. Like that. Uh-huh. And then same thing with you. We're just going to pan across. While specific ages are the norm for modern anime, for these first... Hey, that felt good. Now I'm going to take a bite out of my donut. That's for a good donut. Norm for modern anime, for these first decades... God damn, that's good shit. Nom 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 nom. Okay, let's download some new anime. God damn, there's a lot of jam in this. That one's a bit too low res. I want something that's at least watchable. Ooh, what about Propagate? Anime. $19.35. Yeah, Propagate. I'm a big Propagate fan, you see. Propagate is my one true love. That's the weird artsy one. She wasn't listening to my riffing. It's fine, I accept this. Okay, Propagate. It's pretty reasonably sized, I think. Yeah, like 420p. That's pretty good for this time period. Okay, okay. Propagate's artsy as fuck. For these first decades, we decided on child, young adult. We decided on child. Propagate, Propagate, Propagate. And this. There, thank you. Okay. Decades, we decided on child, young. And then here, I might steal this. Paste you in. Child. I might need to shrink you down actually a little bit. I don't think I can do it that big, otherwise they won't all fit. Shrink, 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 shrink. And then here, child. Maybe like at the top, I was thinking actually. Scroll up like that. I think my music stopped. No. How could this happen? What sounds fun next? Something nice, something chill. I mean, give me some Animal Crossing rainy music. Fuck yeah, Animal Crossing rainy music. Do 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 do. Okay. Young adult. Adult and old. Gender was mostly of. Excuse me. Child, young adult. Child, and then young adult. Then let me just position them all and then rename them all. Do 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 do. Yeah, yarp, and then you that, and then this goes down here. Suspect, child, 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 child. Young. Okay, you go for a second. Was it child? Child, young. Okay, you're gonna spawn in here. Young. Young adult. Young adult. Adult goes here. Do do do. And old. Old feels mean. How old is old? Just visually, I think we went for. Adult. And then... old. Do. Child, young adult, adult, and old. Adult and old. I kind of feel they all need to move a little more than that. So let me just kind of give them all a random amount of extra rotation. Random seed, not rotation, just movement. Adults going on fucking wild. Yep, okay. So now it should be on child, young adult, adult, and old. Gender. Old. Gender. That one stops at some point, so it's going to stop there. Let's stop that. Old. Gender was mostly obvious. Okay, well, you know. That's fun. Boop boo. Boop boo. Boop boo. Mostly obvious, except for animal characters, which were mostly listed as their species. Okay. Gender was... shape, path. Okay, so male. Are there any instances of mostly obvious, except for animal characters, which were mostly listed as their species? Obvious, except for animal characters, which were... which were mostly listed as their... animals. This is actually a really bad example because Bonnie and Tort are not listed under gender, and then Octopus here is listed as male, so, you know, we came up with them as we went. Unless you had the rules ahead of time.
No.
Okay, cool. Good. Fucking snuck them in. Which were mostly listed as their species. However, some animals did have a specific gender, for instance, being referred to as a father or... Get that guy in there. A species. However, some animals did have... Okay, I want the shape now. Move the whole thing up to here. And duplicate. And move you down to... where? Tanuki. Like so. Do. Animals did have a specific gender, for instance being referred to as a father. Specific gender, Do you have any examples of being referred to as a father or son? Like one of the animals.
Well, that's the thickest of age.
Hanosuke is a male, right? Is Hanosuke oh, that's just a human. Oh, that's stupid. Edible frog.
Edible?
Madame Butterfly is not an animal.
Yeah, let's just call that.
So we want one that's animals. Duck, duckling, butterfly, female. In this one. No, then this one. But we do say father or son, so maybe we should do that one.
Yeah.
What about Kuronyango? But you keep looking if that's alright.
Yeah, sure.
Just in case this... What the fuck is that? I'm sorry you had to witness whatever the fuck this thing is. It's awful. I guess I could use that though. What about you instead? Something visually nicer.
Suteneko Tora-chan is a good example.
Suteneko Tora-chan.
Yeah.
Where is that one?
It's from 1947.
1947. Cool. Oh, okay, yeah, this is probably a good one. Actually, do I have Suteneko Tora-chan? Ah, I do. Cool, sick.
Nice. That's one of the ones I remember where it's like refers to him as like a little brother or something in the description.
Cool, perfect. They walk so weird. I want a section without as much text. They meet a cat, which is kind of disconcerting.
Like that one Gumball meme.
Which one? Oh yeah, no, I know which one. Gumball is just disconcerting in general. It's a weird show. Fun, but weird. I kind of want to stop soon and maybe play Thingy Rats if you want to join.
I don't know if I'm in a gaming mood.
Not in a gaming mood? I can't believe it. For instance, being referred to as a father or son. Hair and eye color. This bit's actually kind of... That click, by the way, you just probably heard if you're listening to this, is so audible, and I hate the fact that my mouth does that so frequently. Anyway, hair and eye color were pretty skewed towards black because a lot of early anime... Or octopus, in this instance. Path, like so, like this, like this. Sun. Hair and eye color were pretty skewed towards black because a lot of early anime was in black and white, with animal skewed towards black because a lot of early anime was Okay, let me download the other one I saw. Oranosiki. Oh, it's so low res. You know, I'm gonna just use more. you, and you, and you. And I can't be bothered to record this on the stream, so I might just stop for now. I've done quite a lot today. I've got some other shit to edit as well. So, that's the end of the stream. A little cheeky hour of work. I think that's pretty nice. Thanks very much for watching. We did from here to here, so about an hour and a half. Ooh, in an hour and 15 minutes. About a minute and a half in an hour and 15 minutes. So, you know, that's something. Alright, bye.